Do you know most of us start our property journey exactly the same way? We are scrolling through the houses on our phones late at night. But honestly, that's the fastest way to get overwhelmed. If you want to build something real, you need to start with clarity. If we haven't met, hi, I'm Prab and welcome to the channel. In my last video, we talk about grabbing a notebook and naming your dream. If you haven't seen that video, I really recommend you go back and watch it first so we are on the same page, right? When I say dream, it might sound a bit vague, but I'm talking about your actual goal. Whether your next property is gonna home for your family or way to eventually replace your 9 to 5 job. So today we are going to give that dream a job description. Think of your next purchase like hiring someone. You wouldn't hire an employee without knowing exactly what you wanted them to do. Property is the same. There are two ways a property does its job. So first we'll talk about the cash flow. So cash flow is basically if we need extra money in our bank accounts right now to help with bills or with our daily living. And the second is the capital growth, and this is the important one. This is the long-term play. We might not need the cash today, but we want this property value to grow significantly over the next 7 to 10 years. So we have real wealth for our future. Now you might be wondering, Prab, can I have both? And I will be honest with you. Yes, there is a strategy which is called the combination strategy where you get higher rent and high growth, and usually we go into the markets which has like a stronger potential. However, it has becoming really difficult nowadays, but it is not impossible. It requires much more research and being very specific about the area we choose. So look at your notebook now. Next to your dream, I want you to write it down, the job description of your next property, whether it is a cash flow, growth or combination, but honest about what you actually need. And once you name the job, you have already done more than 90% people of out there who are just looking for a house. Once you know the job, we will talk about how this money actually works. I want you to be really honest with yourself, like how much money am I actually okay with putting into this property every week or every month. So this number can be anything. Are you looking for $0 out of pocket? That would be great, right? But also, are you okay with paying 500 or maybe $1,000 a month or more? Depending on that number, you will often hear that people use this term like positive caring and negative caring. So let's break it down, those two. So positive caring is the house pay for itself and give you extra cash. Just remember that the extra income is taxable. And now coming to the negative caring. That is when your expenses like interest rate, mortgage and maintenance or like property management are higher than the rent you collect. While it seems like a loss, it can actually be a strategic move in Australia because you can often deduct those property investment losses from your taxable income, and this potentially reduce the amount in tax you pay while you wait for the long-term capital growth. The most important factor is here is that your goal have to align with your own financial situation and your risk tolerance. And don't just do what someone else is doing, right? This has to work for your life. And it's also important to review your goals regularly. Your personal circumstances can change, and the property market in Australia is definitely changing and changing every day. Your plan should be a living document, not something you set and forget. And once you have your comfort number and your risk written down, the noise of the market stops and you are just looking the houses anymore. You are looking a plan that fits you. And that's all for today's video. I know there's a lot of information in this video and there's a lot to digest, so take it slowly because it's really important. And thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.